This area definitely got hit by a tornado. Fire department got hit. Poles are down. I'm stopping. Kroger's looks okay. The fire department don't look okay. We'll get that on the way back.
Yeah, the fire department is trashed. We got emergency setup at Kroger.
And the student driver place next to it is the brick place.
It's gone.
It's totally flattened. So, yeah.
Yeah, it went right up through that hill right there. You can see all the trees that are broke on the hill straight over here behind Kroger's. You can see the line.
Yeah. I'll get that here on the way back.
Yeah.
I'm getting this side on the way down. I got a officer in front of me telling me I can't go. Not yet. Thank you. Wow. Trees. Trees are just snapped off. We're headed to Home Depot to pick up some deer fencing.
Still got a lot of debris on the road from the winds.
Yeah. Look at that tree over there. It's shattered right ahead of us.
I've got it.
Yeah. Well, you guys are going to see stuff I don't see because I'm driving. I'm just holding the camera and letting it play. Got all kinds of flashing lights. Trees down at the trailer park. That tree got crunched.
Big tree at the trailer park is down. I got it.
Well, they were right about the tornado warnings. There was definitely a tornado that went through here. This is less than 8 miles from our home. It looks like it went up 28 Highway, which is 2 miles from our house. So, yeah. A lot of debris on the side of the roads. Leaf debris and stuff. But, yeah.
Yep. Cemetery tree down.
Alright, I'm going to pause this.
Goshen needs it right now because they got demolished. They're sitting inside Kroger parking lot now.
That sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a tree fall in our garage carport thing. So we got a big tarp to cover it up right now. So yeah, that's a bummer.
Something wicked this way comes. Recording on my lap. Yeah, we're gonna fly by through all this debris. Alright, I should be aimed low enough. Alright, we've reached the no power zone. I'll do one out the front window so that you guys can see a little slower. See, it's hard to see. Yeah. That tree exploded. As we're getting closer to the fire department, oh, we got traffic, so we're good. We'll be slowed down. Your handicap tag is in the way. Can you pull it down? Thank you. Yeah, every time I go to turn, it's the only thing I see. My shoes wet. Squeaking. On the gas pedal. Or on the brake. Nope. I dropped the phone.
Don't drop it out the window.
No, I was videotaping the dashboard with the other phone. Told you I can't hold two phones at once.
Well, at least the light's flashing. So they got power to the red light. And we're getting to where the tornado damage is. Look at the stuff in the ditch, how it's laid down.
Mm-hmm.
Is that sign up there destroyed? Sure looks like it from here. I didn't notice it before because I wasn't looking at it.
Well, there's a lot to look at.
Yeah, there's a lot of destruction right there on top of the hill.
No,
There's a tree
that's the
snapped off over
steeple
there.
of the building there.
Oh, okay.
Or I don't know. We'll find out when we get closer. A lot of trees right here down.
Yeah.
All these trees on this berm. The fire trucks and ambulances are in the Kroger parking lot
Because the fire department got smushed.
We have the Duke Energy stationing trucks over here. They're everywhere. Everywhere you look. I think those are news vans over there, aren't they? Yeah. Got the news vans. Yeah. They've got their satellite dishes on top of the roof. I'm sure they walked up to film. And from here on, it's pretty bad. It's a good thing that apartment building didn't get hit. At least not on this side. Alright, here we go. Backside of it's got a big tarp on it. Fire department. Farmers must be living right. They didn't get hit. Yeah. Well, that entire building is gone. Yeah. Everybody's out of power. They got the lights going, traffic lights. They weren't going before. Alright, is it coming this way? Yep, right there. Watch to see which way he's going. No, he's going the other way. Okay, we're good. Alright, that's it. That's going to become our indoor lighting tonight. We have a couple of solar lights that we're using. The tornado hit just a few miles from here, and it totally destroyed the firehouse and the student driver place, and a whole lot of houses and 4 schools, and I think 3 people died and a bunch were injured. So I'll have you updated on that soon, since we don't have power and we don't have internet at the moment. There's not much I can do other than film. The sweet potatoes are outgrowing their tub, and that was supposed to be a Cherokee bell pepper, but I think it's a Cherokee tomato because those are tomato leaves. And this is the other sweet potatoes, and I have more. The white potatoes are overdue to be dug up. They're in there, and I need to dig them up. But I need a drying space for them so they can cure. And unfortunately, I don't have a place to put them right now. Those are sweet potatoes over there, and sweet potatoes down here. And a weed, I see, up there. And then there's some white potatoes back there too that are ready to be dug up. It's just so much happening right now.
with the weather. Whether or not we'll make it, that's another story. Strawberries are halfway weeded. Carrot is blooming. And the onions are bulbing, starting to. Cucumbers are doing fine. Some peppers and tomatoes down here, mostly tomatoes. And over there by the spinach. And some beans and cucumbers growing here in this row. That was my accidental overplanted row. Corn's still coming up, which I don't really care if it does or not. We don't eat that much corn. Beans are looking good over there and starting to climb up the trellis. Tomatoes are looking good. There is an eggplant right there, and peppers and tomatoes and flowers, nasturtiums and different flowers. Are you talking to YouTube? Smiley. Smiley. Are you talking to YouTube, honey? Yeah. What are you telling them? What are you telling them? Oh my goodness. You're telling them this is your neighborhood and that cat's in your neighborhood and she's not supposed to be. Okay. I got some little starts down there. Flowers are doing fine. It's wet. Too wet to harvest the garlic and too wet to harvest the onions, but I'm going to have to do it. But not today. This is that piece I tore off of that tomato plant and stuck in the bucket. And as you can see, it's doing fine. Nice thick stalk on it. It'll be a keeper. We had a visitor, an unwelcomed visitor, come to the garden. And that unwelcomed visitor chewed off some of the leaves off of the butternut squash. And look what it did to my beans and cucumbers over here. Look at that. Stripped them bare. Are you believing that? Now, I don't know if it's a groundhog or a gopher. I have no clue. It's got to be pretty tall to clip these. It might have been a deer. I don't know. But we put this netting up right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's netting right there around here to help deter them from doing any more damage. But I think the damage is done. They'll come out of it, but it'll be a later crop. I've got some cucumbers growing right here, and they're popping up over there. That's where the peas used to be. And there's some down here. I just put things wherever. I just stick them in, and then it's a surprise when I find them. Watermelons are doing really good. They're reaching over into the dirt over on the other side, which is good. That's what I want them to do. And they're doing it. They're heading that way. That's a good thing. They're doing really well. Zucchinis are doing really good. Smiley, don't walk under my feet, honey. And there's a couple leaves missing off of this zucchini that I didn't take off, so I'm guessing whatever chewed up the other plants got that too. But we have netting and we have fencing back there now to kind of close this off. The grapes are getting grapes. on them. And if we were smart, we'd put netting over this to keep the birds out of them, so that we get the grapes and not the birds. These are okras down here, and they're growing. I've never grown okra before. This is the first. I don't even like okra, but I hear in an air fryer they get crispy. I just don't like slimy stuff, you know? And so I'll try it. I'm all for it. So that's the update for the garden. The herbs are slowly but surely coming up over here. Very slowly. The basil's doing probably the best of anything. Sage is in second place over there. I don't see any anise. I'll replant that. I see very little rosemary. I see some calendula coming up, which I stuck that in the herb garden. And the dill is doing fine in there. My starts are down here and in here, these two trays. I think there's 26 per tray. I still have starts over here. I did fertilize them. They greened up real nice, especially the basil. It really got nice and green. And the tomatoes are green again. They were getting kind of yellow. Come on, kids, let's walk this way. Like in Young Frankenstein, walk this way. Hobble, hobble, hobble. So far, the monster that ate those other plants hasn't been over here yet to get these. And these are almost to the top. They're doing really well. They always do. Oriental noodle beans. And there might be some blue like pole beans in there too. And these are bush beans back here. They're all doing really well. I see some jewelweed has fallen over on top of the beans from that storm. Pears need to have more clay put on them to keep from getting bites. But it's a work in progress all the time. Always working at it. Some flowers over here. Marigolds and zinnias. I'm tired. Just sitting around in a dark house with no electricity is probably the most boring thing in the world to do. You have to get outside and do something, so we did, and we're sore. Go figure. These are volunteers. Lilies. Whatever ate the stuff in the back also ate the lilies in the front. So I'm thinking deer. I'm really thinking it might be a deer. And I saw some deer prints about a month ago. Anybody know what this is? Let me know. It looks like kind of like a hollyhock. I don't know what it is. It's wild. It grew on its own. There's two of them. But they're pretty, so we left them there. The zucchini down here. Oh, that one's coming up. It has a zucchini on it somewhere. My daughter said there was a zucchini on it. I don't see it. I don't know where it is. Unless it's one that... Oh, I see it right there. There's two. Cool. Alright. Well, I had written this one off because it had stink bugs on it, or not stink bugs, but vine borers on it, and we used that clay on it, and I think we might have got them. I don't know. Don't see any more damage. Apple tree has a few apples on it. This is the first year it's actually had fruit on it. And that's clay that's on it. That's kaolin clay. Peach trees have some peaches on them. There's 2 trees here. Last year, there were so many peaches, we had to just knock them off. There were just too many, and it needed to root more and grow more because they're young. They're only like 3 years old, and they were little when I put them in. They were just twigs, looked about like this right here, this branch. So they've gone a long ways in 3 years. But this is a pear tree over here, and there's the pear tree back in there. But yep, it's a big area. It's a lot of space. It's a lot of walking, and walking tears my back up. This is getting ready to bloom. I have no clue what it is, but I planted it. The hostas in here are blooming, and they're getting too much light. The greenhouse build is still going on. We're still working on it, but we're supposed to have rain again tomorrow, so we just have to take it as it comes. But that's it for now, so I will end on this note right here. This little girl gave birth to stillborns that stunk beyond belief. I mean, they smelled like dead rats. And she stunk so bad we couldn't stand to be around her. 10 feet away you could smell her. It was that bad. Her hind quarters were just a mess. And I had some antibiotics in the refrigerator for the chickens, tetracycline. And I figured, well, I can give her antibiotics, you know, and maybe she'll pull through. And she did. It's been about a month now, and she's back to her old froggy self. So is Smiley, aren't you? You looking for trouble? You looking for trouble? Are you? You're just looking for trouble. Yeah. You're a good girl. Yeah. They're my mousers. And I don't have mice, so they're doing their job. This is her neck of the woods, and the garden is her neck of the woods, and now she's intruding on her territory. But they get along most of the time. Are you leaving? You gonna go up front? So kids, hit the thumbs up if you like my videos. Check out Skittles' videos. He is cute as a bug. Little white kitten that we found during the garage rebuild. And there were 2. And oh, there's a cat over there on that ladder. There were 2, and the mama came back and got 1, but never came back for Skittles. And he went for about 24 hours without nursing. And I told Sherry, we're going to have to bring this one in. So we ran to the hardware store and got the bottle and the KMR kitten milk replacement. And he's doing great. He's growing. He's over a pound. He was only like an ounce when we found him. Roses are blooming. I hope to get some more roses. I want to do an archway with climbing roses on both sides. I can't find climbing roses anyplace. I've looked. Nobody has them. May have to order some online. Who knows? Flower nursery is getting out of control. The the flowers are up. They'll be blooming before long, and I haven't gotten them moved. Back here is a serviceberry tree, or bush, or whatever. What is it, sweetie? Who are you? I see you every once in a while. And over here, by the chickens, that is a cranberry bush. And that's where little Silky is buried, is underneath the cranberry bush. And that is hydrangeas that haven't bloomed since I got them. So I'm going to have to fertilize them again and hope for the best. So subscribe if you haven't, and share the videos. That's a squirrel's nest up there in that tree. That's the only reason that tree's still standing. We didn't cut it down because the squirrels live up there. Like our wildlife, we try to help them out when we can. But when they do terrible things, we have to get rid of them. Like the raccoons. Raccoons are bad about killing cats and killing chickens. So, who are you? Are you Judy's cat? Do you belong next door? You have pretty blue eyes. Are you friendly? Come here. Are you friendly? No. What? Are you hungry? There's food up front. You have to follow me. Oh, goodness gracious. So that's it, guys. That's all for now. In the jewelweed patch we sit. Bye-bye. Oh, I know. It is so cold. This ice cream is a treat. Yes. Oh, I can't wait to get my lips wrapped around this. I hope I don't stick to it. Oh, I probably will. I probably will too. Oh my gosh, cotton candy ice cream. Yep, Dr. Lee's old office. Mm-hmm. Doctor's office building. That house up there is gone.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's
That one's gone.
ice.
See?
Yep. Yeah. This guy's got water.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what else. I just wonder if they're handing out ice.
This one's not for kids. I cussed. They are handing out water and resources. Just ask the lady and tell what would you like. So it's free something or other. I can't see the sign. The black car's in the way.
Free lunch and drinks. You want a free lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't have to open the fridge? Yeah.
Yeah. We save on gas.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I am thirsty.
I am too.
Recording on my lap. Yeah, we're gonna fly by through all this debris. Alright, I should be aimed low enough. Alright, we've reached the no power zone. I'll do one out the front window so that you guys can see a little slower.
So you don't get car sick.
Yeah. That tree exploded. As we're getting closer to the fire department, oh, we got traffic, so we're good. We'll be slowed down. Your handicap tag is in the way. Can you pull it down? Thank you. Yeah, every time I go to turn, it's the only thing I see. My shoes wet. Squeaking. On the gas pedal. Or on the brake.
Nope. I dropped the phone.
Don't drop it out the window.
No, I was videotaping the dashboard with the other phone. Told you I can't hold two phones at once.
Well, at least the light's flashing. So they got power to the red light. And we're getting to where the tornado damage is. Look at the stuff in the ditch, how it's laid down.
Mm-hmm.
Is that sign up there destroyed? Sure looks like it from here. I didn't notice it before because I wasn't looking at it.
Well, there's a lot to look at.
Yeah, there's a lot of destruction right there on top of the hill.
No,
There's a tree
that's the
snapped off over
steeple
there.
of the building there.
Oh, okay.
Or I don't know. We'll find out when we get closer. A lot of trees right here down.
Yeah.
All these trees on this berm. The fire trucks and ambulances are in the Kroger parking lot
Because the fire department got smushed.
And we have the Duke Energy stationing trucks over here.
They're everywhere. Everywhere you look. I think those are news vans over there, aren't they?
Yeah. You got the news vans.
Yeah. They've got their satellite dishes on top of the roof. I'm sure they walked up to film. And from here on, it's pretty bad. It's a good thing that apartment building didn't get hit. At least not on this side. Alright, here we go.
Backside of it's got a big tarp on it.
Fire department. Must be living right. They didn't get hit.
Yeah. Well, that entire building is gone.
Yeah. Everybody's out of power. They got the lights going, traffic lights. They weren't going before.
Yep, right there.